Okay, it's time to have a catch-up now with Plunket, and welcome back to Maria Browne. Hello, Maria. How are you?
Good.
We're talking about a very important topic today, and this is safe sleeping for your children.
Absolutely.
As a country, we've done quite well since the 80s with sudden infant death syndrome, haven't we? But there's still a way to go.
Yeah.
Talk to us about some of the statistics.
So in the sort of 80s, late 80s and early 90s, we did used to lose between sort of 250, 300 small babies under the age of 1 in any given year. Now we still do lose babies, which is why it's still a really important issue, but we're down to losing around 60 a year. But that's still 3 classrooms worth of little people that
So still
don't
60
make it.
too many.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
a considerable drop from 20 years ago. And what do you put that down to?
The fundamental shift has been the research that came through that will clearly evidence that babies should be slept on their backs. So that's been the biggest change, and there was a massive amount of health promotion and education around safe sleeping, with children sleeping on their back rather than on their tummies or on their sides, and that probably has accounted for that large drop-off.
Okay, well that's great. So we're going to go over the 6 principles today for protecting a baby's life, just to once again remind everybody that these are here for a reason and that they do work. And there's a great organisation, Change for Our Children, as well, which instigates all of this, really, don't they?
Yeah, Change for Our Children are fantastic, and they're Canterbury based, so that's really proud of them. So the 6 principles that we really focus on when we're working with families, and this is not just mums and dads, it's anybody that might be caring for your child.
Okay.
So the really important things are sleeping your baby face up, so that's on their back. Face clear, so keeping the area around their head free of pillows, soft toys, making sure the covers aren't going to get up over their face.
Because I guess it's easy to fill a cot with, lovely toys and things like that.
And it looks gorgeous, but they are a hazard, and babies get mobile quite quickly and can get themselves in rather compromising positions if they do have pillows and toys. Smoke-free, now that's huge. Smoke-free during pregnancy, if at all possible. That's something we really have to work on in this country. Breastfeeding is protective for babies as well. Sleeping baby close to you, so we actually recommend having baby in with you in the bassinet in the room for the first 6 months of their lives, so you can keep an extra wee bit of an eye on them. And also handling babies gently, so some babies do get injured by rough handling, and so that's the 6 principles: face up, face clear, smoke free, breastfeed, close to mum and dad or caregiver, and handling babies gently.
Okay, and 2 of the most predominant ones would be face up and also the smoke free.
Yeah,
okay.
They probably are two very, very, very important. People worry about sleeping babies on their backs thinking they're going to choke if they spill, and most babies do spill some of their milk, but in actual fact if they're on their back, their airway is up above their food tube and they gag and clear their throat.
So that's a natural instinct?
It's a natural instinct, and it's actually a far better position to be in on their backs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's also really important, obviously, to make sure that your baby is as strong as possible right from the start, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's where trying to give up smoking, if you are smoking at the beginning of pregnancy, getting help through your GP, through Quitline, through talking to your midwife around ways of facilitating, stopping that from happening. A lot of people don't think you can have nicotine patches while you're pregnant, but you actually can, and you're better to be doing that than smoking.
Okay, so even wearing nicotine patches is better than to be smoking. And obviously once Bubs arrives home too, making sure that the bedroom area and all of those other areas
the whole
are smoke-free.
house is smoke-free, the house and the car. So if you do have friends or family that are smoking, making sure they're well clear of the house outside.
Okay, that's really good too. And just reiterating again with the breathing, so sleep baby on back.
Face nice and clear, area around their face. If at all possible, breastfeed, that's another protective factor. Try and keep everything smoke-free. Have them close by and handle them gently. Okay, wonderful. Some really good advice there. Thank you very much, Maria. It's always good to reiterate this, and hopefully we can keep those numbers coming down. And get rid of it would be fantastic if we could. Get rid of it completely. Thank you very much. There's the Plunket website and the Plunket line too, but do look out for the website that we talked about too with that wonderful Canterbury organisation. So that is changeforourchildren.co.nz. You'll find out everything that we've just talked about as well. Thank you very much, Maria.